How is everyone doing? This is Joe and welcome to Ohio Woodburner. Also, welcome to sunny, beautiful Northeast Ohio. We have been on a roller coaster lately with the weather. Guys, yesterday we had 3 inches of snow and we were in our heavy coats. Today I'm in short sleeves and shorts. This has just been amazing. Great day out here to be working in the wood yard though. Today, guys, this reminds me of the days when Dad was still around, where he would start getting on me, calling me lazy. And I would beg to differ. I would say, if I'm lazy, I'm the hardest working lazy guy you've ever met. And I don't think that I'm necessarily lazy. Maybe unfocused, undisciplined. I think there's an argument there for that. Lazy, no. I tend to stay busy and get my work done. But where I'm going with this, guys, is about my ballast box. I've had a number of you guys point out that my ballast box is still empty. And there is a reason for this. I'm here today to get this thing filled up. I like to think that I am very process oriented, and I'm not going to make a special trip to the store just to fill up this ballast box by Titan attachments. I'm going to make it part of a trip into something else so that I'm not wasting time, wasting money. But it's like some other things start coming around and the next thing I know, it's been like a month since I've haven't filled up the ballast box. Today though, we're going to solve this problem. And this also gets me reflecting back to another time in life when I was hearing, Joe, you're as dumb as a box of rocks, or Joe, you're as worthless as a box of rocks. But I'm not here to talk to you about my high school guidance counselor, because what I would tell her is there's a purpose for everything in this world. And certainly there's a purpose for a box of rocks. And that's what I've decided to fill our ballast box up with. I have thought about finding rocks out in the field, but I think by the time I get it around to having this totally full, it'll be time for me to retire. So I had a gift card that Santa Claus brought me to a big box store, and I went ahead and bought a bunch of pea gravel, and we're going to be dumping it in this box and we're going to be weighting it up. I thought today we can move some logs around. We're going to load up the live deck, but I just want to show you how the tractor's working. And I thought too, I have a big heavy ash log that I need to get loaded, and I'm going to pick it up before and after ballast, and we're just going to see the difference that that ballast makes, having that counterweight on your tractor. All right, guys. First things though, I got to get this thing fueled up, and then we can start moving logs. I had told you before, guys, that this is my first diesel. So I never had yellow fuel tanks. I've never dealt with diesel fuel. So I went ahead and bought a couple diesel fuel cans. And then I also got this, it's called a liquid transfer pump. I'll put a link to it in the description below, but it works with 2 D-cell batteries. It's pretty cheap, and man, this thing works great. But I'll just turn it on and we'll fill this bad boy up here with our diesel fuel. All right, so we're fueled up. Let's start moving some logs. I'm going to move this big heavy ash, and I'm just going to show you how the wheels are going to come up off the ground on this tractor. All right, here we go. Probably not the best thing to do with a compact tractor, but that happens all the time. If you hit the loader too quick, it drops, and then you start bouncing. But anyhow, it just shows you how we need more weight on the rear of the tractor. So I ran into town and picked up some pea gravel, and we're going to fill up the ballast box now. And now let's see the difference that it makes. The Titan Attachments ballast box is 132 pounds empty, and it is said to hold 5.3 cubic feet. So I went to the big box store and I bought pea gravel. And Google says that each cubic foot of pea gravel weighs 100 pounds. And these are half cubic foot bags. So I bought 10 of them, and we're gonna fill up the ballast box, and that should make my final ballast 632 pounds, give or take, all right? Anytime we're dealing with numbers, don't listen to me, all right? I can spell numbers, but factoring them, it's a challenge. Let's get this thing filled up and let's see how it works with heavy ballast, all right? First though, I got some stuff in here I gotta get cleared out. I got a tarp. Oh, my logging helmet. 346 XP, great saw. Bar and chain oil. Oh, my coat, needed this yesterday. It was really, really cold. Muck boots. Gotta have these if you work in Ohio. Oh, case of Dr. Pepper. Oh, an official Ohio wood burner t-shirt for sale in our online store, and the link is in the description down below. Got a basketball. Got a gallon of milk. Bananas. Oh, my remote controller. I was wondering where this was. Battery is still good. There we go. This thing holds a lot. We can now start adding the gravel. Well, hold on. Oh, there's a bundle of Ohio wood burner firewood. Oh, and the kitty cat. Okay, that should. Oh yeah. Can't forget about Elvis. Okay, now it is empty. It is empty, all right? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back the tractor right up to the tailgate. That way I won't even have to lug these heavy bags. We'll just drain them right off the tailgate into the box. All right, guys, here we go. Lay the tarp underneath it in case we get any spillage. I use this unloader, you know, every little thing you can do to keep you from having to reach. And that's what this unloader works great for. I had thought of just about everything to put in the ballast box. You know, I really was just gonna find some stones from the yard, but you know, I just thought, am I really gonna spend that much time looking for rocks? And I don't wanna spend money on rocks, but when you think about the time invested, just getting this done and getting it functional, it just seemed like, you know, these bags are like $4 each, so there's $40 in gravel. This gravel is kind of wet, you know, it was sitting outdoors, so I think it's only natural some water got in it. But this box has drain holes at the bottom of it, so I think if you do leave it outside, the water is going to run out of it. And that's where I thought, you know, I'm not going to put sand in. I thought the sand would hold on to that moisture and maybe make the box rust a little bit faster. So we went with gravel. I think sand would have been a lot messier too. I don't know, guys. I got 3 more bags to go and we're almost full. My intention is to leave some space at the top so that it's not always falling out and that I can use it, you know, to carry stuff in it, like set my saw on top of it. So this might be our last bag. So that is 8 bags, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know, is it gonna settle? My calculations were 10 bags or 5 cubic feet. This box is said to be 5.3 cubic feet. So I have 8 bags put in here. That's 4 cubic feet and it's almost at the top. So I think we're gonna leave it there. I'll hold on to these bags for a while. I might have a project for these here in the wood yard. We have 400 pounds of gravel in the box, plus 132 pounds for the box itself. So we have 530-ish pounds of counterweight on the tractor. So let's put it to work, and I'm gonna pick up this heavy log and let's see what kind of an effect it has on the performance. I can already feel the difference. You can feel the counterweight behind, and it does feel a little bit more stable. So I'm gonna move these logs around and I'm gonna put them on the live deck, and you guys sit back and watch. Here we go. And there you go, guys. That was, I could feel the counterweight on the tractor. I could feel the ballast. You know, you can feel it in the seat of your pants. You can feel it in the tires, and you do have more stability. There's less of the, the bouncing around. And, I'm still learning how to run the tractor, and certainly how to run the live deck. I am getting better. When I loaded it this time, I didn't load it by size. I did it by species, and I went ash, cherry, maple. I would have, I was loading the ash over top of the maple, but that was just the way this pile was. And we're short on time today, so I just went ahead and loaded it that way. Normally, I would have moved the logs around, set them down, and then loaded it more methodically, but it worked out pretty good. This live deck is something. We're going to do another video on this. I'll show you how this thing is really working. The word for the day is ballast box, huh? Guys, this is not a worthless box of rocks. This is a very productive, very useful box of rocks. And it is made by Titan Attachments. They're from Memphis, Tennessee. But let me just say this though, Titan Attachments has been very good to work with. I got strict standards now, guys. I'm giving them the Ohio Woodburner seal of approval, guys. They are very customer oriented. They answer their phone, they respond to emails. Their website is very easy to use. And the biggest thing that I have noticed is their prices are very good, very competitive. But there is free shipping on everything. Have you ever gone on to a website, you know, to buy something and you go, wow, that's a pretty good deal. And then when you factor in shipping, it's like, oh my God, this is just as expensive if I just go down the road and get it. Not Titan Attachments, free shipping. So check out their website and look at their prices. And just remember, free shipping on this stuff. So not a worthless box of rocks. This is a very important box of rocks, all right? Where is my high school guidance counselor now? I can tell her. But you know, guys, the ballast box just isn't a box of rocks. You know, they've added some tool holders for us. It also comes with a receiver too. You know, that's a money saver. You don't need a trailer mover now. When I had it shipped right here to our wood yard, it came with all of the hardware. It came with the lugs, and it even comes with the pin for the receiver. So, you know, everything's complete. There wasn't anything extra to buy except for the ballast that goes in it. All right, that's on us. We are now with ballast, and we have a live deck, and we're loading logs. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel. We post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. I hope that everyone has a great day.